Well, we just spent the last forever at Fish Lake Resort. We got in on Saturday after a 15-mile day, and then we celebrated Frack's birthday on Sunday, and then there was a heat advisory for today and yesterday, so we stayed 2 more days at the resort, and now it's evening and we are walking back towards the trail. We're just gonna stop at the water source and camp and start out in the morning again. Back on trail. Okay, we're camping right here by the bridge and the water. It's a nice spot. We just hiked back to trail into the water, and we'll head that way in the morning. And this is where we're hiking this morning. We've had a few people pass us heading north, and most of them weren't wearing head nets, mosquito head nets, but we had a guy pass us going south, and he was wearing his mosquito net. So we have a light layer of Bacardin on, and I'm wearing my pants today, and we have the head nets handy for if we get attacked by the tiny bloodsuckers, because they get pretty aggressive out here. We were just hiking along, and I thought I would take a moment to admire some of these little purple flowers, because there's just such a nice little patch of flowers there. And this is the trail we are walking. At the moment, we're not being attacked by mosquitoes, so that's a good thing. We can get a little peek of Mount McLaughlin through there.
Hiker.
And here also. We gotta get going because plenty of mosquitoes right in this stretch. About 3 miles to camp. Haven't taken any video this morning because we've just been hiking along and pretty much this and getting attacked by mosquitoes. So we're supposedly in about a half a mile we're going to get to a nice spot that doesn't have a lot of mosquitoes, so we can have a nice lunch break. So this is what you do when there's too many mosquitoes. But did I say we did 11.4 miles yesterday? Because we did good. And actually, I think you can see a little bit more about what I meant by bad boy. Because we're on the side of this mountain. Sure is pretty. And now we're being treated to an unexpected view. I did not expect to see this coming around this corner. Unfortunately, there's a burn area down there, kind of a bummer. But here we are on our trail. We got about a mile to go to get to where we plan to camp. We just finished going along the side of the mountain, and I did not record any of that because the trail was very narrow and very, very rocky, and I didn't like it. But look at that view. I apologize for the wind, but I had to show you this because we're turning this corner here. Here's this view here. And we're headed there. And we think that's where we're camped. That's where camp is. We don't know. But we're suspecting that. Meantime, this is what we get. So see, you know, it's really hard to tell. Because now we're going the other way. So, we keep seeing various little lakes. We're not sure which one the trail is going to lead us to. To stop at the top here. Good view of Mount McLaughlin. Getting ready to go around the corner up here at the top. Well, apparently we're not quite to the top, but we are getting there. .1 miles yesterday. Have about 25 miles to Mazama Village. And the last 20 of it apparently doesn't have any water. So that'll be fun. Still climbing. Still enjoying views. Now here we are on the top of this ridge. Let's see view on both sides. I could go along the ridge for a while. The views just keep coming this morning. And there's a lake down there. But I'm not gonna take video of the trail because it's a rocky. Okay, you see that rock cropping up there, and we just had to side hill down because the snow traverse was really scary. And yeah, Mom, I will fully admit we were in danger coming down that hill. But we're down now, so it's okay. And I'm going to take one moment to admit that I stopped at the top of the mountain and had a full-on panic attack for about 20 minutes before we came down the hill. So just keeping it real. Good morning. This is our trail this morning. As of camp last night, it's 15.6 miles to Highway 62 in the Mazama Junction. The plan is to get as close to there as we can. We'd like to be able to hike the whole 15.6, but we'll see how it goes. Apparently there's a lot of blowdowns and some snow, so we'll see. We're walking through a burn area now. Even though it's a bummer that this burned, there's still a certain amount of beauty to the landscape. You still get views for sure. As we came around the corner, it burned a lot hotter on this side. Not many baby trees over here, just some shrubs. And the littlest patch of snow still. Well, here's a view and some wind. So, I don't know how well you can hear. And here's our trail. We're at the tippy top, I think, which means we get to start going down soon. 7.8 miles to Mazama Village by Crater Lake. We'll see how far we get today. Still plugging along. Probably going to leave about 5 to 2 in the morning. And here's the view on the other side of the mountain, where it is not nearly as windy. But we were enjoying that wind. Because I have to tell you, when you're hiking along, and you're getting a bit hot and sweaty, and a big cool breeze comes along, it's heaven right there. So we put a splint on our tent pole last night because it wouldn't hook together, but because it's carbon fiber tent pole, it busted on us and flung it back at us. Anyway, 5 miles to Mazama Village. We're going to get picked up by the sister-in-law. And then we're going to head to Bend after spending a day with family, which will be awesome. And then we're going to have our old tent sent to us, which is much more roomy, but unfortunately adds some weight. But we have solutions.